Mama D said somebody supposed to be pregnant. I don't, that's what Mama D said.
What Mama D lying about today?
I wanna know that. Okay. I really want to know that.
As grown-ass women, people just don't really move like that. Like, that's weird. Like, it's giving too close. It's giving. And I asked her, I said, giving stalker. Okay, listen. Okay. I got ready.
Is your wig squeezing your brain too tight, heifer?
Sure, I got into a really bad altercation with my family. And that situation did push me closer to Eric. I feel like it was us against the world.
Before, I was going to keep it to myself, but actually, I think I'm a little bothered now.
What's wrong with this bitch already?
I mean, ooh.
She never did no white ass.
What? Is that why you got Diamond pregnant? Don't do too much. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
1,000. I paid you.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop Season 11, Episode 4. And yeah, this episode was a really good episode. Yet again, like the season so far, I'm engaged. Usually, I fell off on Love and Hip Hop a while ago. But this season has got me engaged. Maybe it's because of MTV. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
I hear anything in the background? I'm trying to cook dinner before I go. I'm about to head to the MGM. So yeah. So we basically opened the episode with Erica Banks and Chaotic and Amy in Texas at South by Southwest. And you know, they both basically are going to be performing. Amy's talking about she is very nervous, and you know, Erica's over here doing her rap. Like, you know, I like her bars. She looks good. Rap for the brown skin girl. So I'm like, do what you gotta do, Erica. Cool. You know, back in Atlanta, Rashida, she basically goes over to Carly's house and she basically checking her throughout the whole thing.
You actually got real possession of this house in February. As grown-ass women, people just don't really move like that. Like, that's weird. Like,
so she basically like, okay, so why did you move into a community where you already know that Spice is here, and on top of that, across the street from Spice? Weird. What's going on? So Rashida's basically trying to check Carly and just let her know, like, it looks weird. You look like a stalker.
you do the whole thing. Cardi, you didn't build a house. You didn't build this. This was somebody else's. Because they gave me $100 grand to move here.
And that's when Carly just starts going crazy. She was like, well, you know, I already was thinking about moving here, and then I was going to build a house and da-da-da. But you didn't build a house, Carly. So you basically got up here and bought another house. It does look kind of weird, but I asked a couple of people in my life, like, would you be weird if your friend moved across the street from you? They're like, no, it is what it was, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, Carly, she did start going crazy. She's like, yeah, I'll bring the receipts. I'm like,
oh my God. Look why you back. Look why you back. Okay, listen. Okay. I love me some receipts.
I don't think you needed all of that. You could have literally just said, like, yo, these are the receipts. But like Rashida said, you didn't pull out no receipts. You just over here saying, I got the receipts. You know, I do receipts. But we didn't see them. So what are you talking about? Right? So at the end of the day, Rashida's just like, look, I didn't come over here to make you mad. It was what it was. And Carl was like, the people paid me $100 grand just to move over here. Maybe they took $100 grand off the property, but it was what it was. At the end of the day, it really ain't that big of a deal. It is kind of weird, ain't gonna hold you, but it's not that big of a deal. Back in Texas, Erica Mena, she's there, and you know, they basically at a day party with Erica Banks, Chaotic, and you know, Erica Banks basically drops that, you know, she's like, yeah, you know, somebody pregnant. Chaotic like, well, you know, I ain't trying to be in the middle, but you know, I heard from someone, Amy told Erica told me, and now I'm telling you that basically Scrappy might got down to pregnant.
Pregnant, I don't, you know, that's what Mama D.
What Mama D lying about today?
Okay, so Mama D told Amy, then Amy told Erica, then Erica told me. Now I'm telling you, so look how it came.
And it basically came from Mama D. And Erica was like,
first of all, Mama D is off her meds. She's over here lying.
And I'm just like, yes, it seems far-fetched, but you can't say for a fact down in your soul that she's lying. We don't know. Obviously, I don't think Diamond is pregnant, but I'm not checking her miles. So I'm like, she might be. So they were basically like, you know, we're not going to say anything to them until we find concrete evidence. We don't want to bring this up to family until we know for a fact. So we're going to get to that at the end, right?
Yet again, the lie of the year from Mama D. It's things like this that I just wish weren't in their equation.
Last episode, I didn't touch on it, but you know, Sierra and Eric basically fucking hate each other. He don't like that she got kids, but he married her anyway, which is weird. But Erica's Sierra's basically at her house trying to pack.
Couple months. You didn't tell your mom? Jody know? Y'all know Jody know everything. It's her business. God, so.
And she's like,
Yeah, you know, Mom, I didn't tell you this, but me and Eric, we married.
and her mother's like, okay, that's crazy. Like, why y'all get married? She's like, well, when I was beefing, in her confessional.
Last year, I had an altercation with my family, and it pushed me away from them. It was me and Eric against the world.
An altercation with my family, and that situation did push me closer to Eric. I feel like it was us against the world.
I was just like, girl, don't sit up here and try to blame your parents and blame your family for the reason why you married this man and jumped the broom so quick. Like, you need to take accountability for what you did. You decided to date this man. You decided to marry this man. That's on you. So now you are going to have to get out of it. But in the midst of them saying all of this, you know, the logic that she's trying to have, Eric comes in.
Dude, I should be the one leaving. You know what you did. It ain't about me. It's about you. She really blindsided me. First of all, you're packing your stuff.
And then it goes up. He's like, oh, you're trying to move? This is what we're trying to do? Because she was trying to sneak, right? And move everything out the house. So it goes up. He's like, oh, you're a runaway bride. Oh, you over here maybe buy this house. You got a $10,000 mortgage. Da da da. I'm like, girl, sell out Ashley Darby down the Potomac, literally up the street. So I'm just like, it's toxic. It is what it was, right? So we see at the gender reveal party, Jessica is the first one there, and she sees Safari. You know, they have casual conversation, and he's like, you know, I like your vibe. Da 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 da. They seemed like they was very low key flirting, but it was what it was. Jessica basically tells him, like, yeah, you know, in my past, I've dealt with a lot of men, this and the third, like very much polyamory. So we found out that, you know, obviously she was dating the Ken. And he's like, oh, that's my homeboy. That's my da 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 da. Somebody said in one of the confessionals, it was just like, so how did he not, if that was his homeboy, how he not know that you were dating him for damn near 8 years? Whatever. And she's like, well, you need to ask him. No. We asking you. You are, like, regardless of the relationship, you were a part of that relationship too. So we asking you, man. Like I said, we're at Jazz's gender reveal party, and all the girls start showing, and everybody's basically like trying to give Safari hell. But it cools down. But you know, Carly arrived. She walks in, just I'm like, girl, we already crying out the gate.
She crying already?
Hey, Carly.
And as soon as I see her, she literally starts crying. But
whatever. So she started crying, and everybody's looking at her, laughing. Renee Rucci basically greet her, and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? Trying to console her, and she's basically like, yeah, you know, Rashida, Bambi, Spice are over there laughing at Carly while she crying. I just think that's messed up. And don't get me wrong, I do think Carly is an attention seeker. She wants everything to revolve around her. But I mean, obviously she's crying for a reason, and maybe it's for TV, who knows? But I feel like they could at least like try to figure out, because not all of them beefing with her. So I mean, they could at least like, girl, you good? Whatever.
I could tell something was wrong. I could feel how heavy she was walking up. I feel so bad for Carly.
He then look over at Spice and Mita. Mita's like, can I talk to you, girl? Yeah, let me talk. Da, da. They having a conversation, and then basically Spice to me just sounds like a jealous friend. She is mad at the fact that Mita's spending more time with Carly.
With Carly, even when you know that she has offended me, I tell you everything that she has done to me, and then you're acting like you don't care. So that's why.
But Mita, cause she was like, oh, you didn't send out give everybody the information when we were over here in Dominican Republic, whatever she went to go get her stuff, Costa Rica. And she was like, you just seem like you over here want to be friends with Carly. You hanging up with Carly. And my whole thing is, no friend, no bitch is going to tell me who I can and cannot hang with. I don't care if you are a celebrity, whatever. You're not going to tell me who I can hang with. So on that regard, I agree with Mita. Like, you're not going to tell her who she can hang with. That's a grown woman. But if Spice feels some type of way, I mean, she is great. She is, you know, allowed to feel that type of way. She don't rock with Carly, and she don't want her to be cool with her. Then y'all have to reassess y'all friendship. And basically, Spice is just like, look, I'm not moving with you. We ain't rocking. We ain't cool because you want to be friends with her. You ain't friends with me.
Hey, that's not the case. The case is when I needed you, you was all over Atlanta with Carly, even after you came from Africa.
I mean, she gotta respect it, right? So in the midst of all of that, you know, Jazz come in. She just like, what's going on? Thing calmed down, and we find out that Jazz is having a baby girl, and it had a really cute moment. At the end of the episode, back in Texas, we see Amy Lelucci. Yo, so every time I'm in the moment recording a video, I'm always saying Amy Lelucci. I don't know why. I know her name is Amy Luciani, but that's just what happens, y'all. Charge it to my brain, to my heart. Chaotic and Scrap basically performing at South by Southwest, and you know, Erica Mena shows up. And she basically comes to Scrap. She's like,
yeah, I'm here to talk to Scrappy because at the end of the day, like, he not about to have no baby on Bailey, like, with Diamond. Like, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna figure out everything. But, you know, he's my brother. He's my best friend, so I gotta figure out what's going on.
I feel like she should have just came out and just like, hey, I just heard that you and Diamond might be expecting. Something like that. You know, just instead of, like, having an argument and then throwing it out as a jab. But, you know, they basically talked and she was just like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you and Bambi, I always root for y'all. I want y'all to get back together.
I always tell you, like, I have faith in you and Bam. I have faith.
Yeah, you have faith in us, but you're on Bam's side. I already get it. I know.
I love y'all. You are like my brother. You know, anything happen, I rock for you. I just feel like you need to make sure that you over here doing what you gotta do for her, holding her down. And he's like, she need to hold me down. She ain't perfect. You don't know what's going on. And I do agree with the fact that I do feel like Erica's perspective is the perspective because she was in the position that Bambi was in. So she basically is like feeling for Bambi, but she don't know the whole parameters of the relationship.
Over me, not knowing you for the longest, way before you knew her, I feel like Erica's thinking of her own life and projecting it on Bam.
When he was just like, yeah, you know, she ain't perfect. She did this, she's that, da 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 da. Like, she's not a great wife. And then Erica's like,
so is that the reason why you over here got Diamond pregnant?
Never did no white ass.
What? Is that why you got Diamond pregnant?
Are you serious? You believe everything?
out the blue. Now Scrappy gagged. He like. So then Scrappy just like, yo, like at the end of the day, you don't know what you talk about, da 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 da, going up, and then Erica start getting start yelling, start getting loud. She's like,
you don't want this, son? Yo.
I'm like, it's not all of that. Scrappy just like, yo, you know, I'm not coming. Don't come at me like that. You already know I really get with it. I'm a real.
You try to do me like that right now? I will go hard, cuz. Don't do me that. Cuz I'm a real and all that cuz telling you, that's her side.
I really get with it, da da da. Like all of this, child. And it basically ends with Erica standing there crying. For what? I don't know, girl. But y'all, that was episode 4. This season looks like it's gonna be good. Next episode, we see Amy and her mother having issues. Girl, I guess she's gonna find a new manager. Her mother's not feeling it, and we're going to further see Spice and Carly's relationship deteriorating. So y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.